I'm Michael Moore with the Atlanta Symphony Orchestra, and today we're going to talk about playing position primarily and the problems that a lot of beginners have with playing position on the tuba. So, I want you to do one thing with me. I want you to stand up, right from your chair, stand up, and notice how your back is. Should be nice and relaxed. Now sit down just by bending your knees, keep your back straight. And notice that you can move this way, back and forth. What I don't want you to do is to slouch. That's a really bad habit. Now the problem that a lot of people have, the reason that they do slouch, and maybe you do too so far, is that the instruments are not made for humans. I don't care if you're my age or my height or your age. See that if I put the lead pipe here, my embouchure is here, but the mouthpiece is down here. So how do you deal with that? Well, that's why it's important to be able to pivot. Now, notice that when you pivot, you can come down to the horn, and then you'll find the right spot where you don't have to do this. See how the sound is terrible when I do that? But the sound is robust and good when you have it in the right place. Notice also that the instrument itself has an arc. See the mouthpiece as it goes, it has a high point, a low point over here, a low point over here, and you find the sweet spot. And you want to find that sweet spot, and if you're lucky, the horn is similar, the lead pipe, this is called the lead pipe. This is in a good enough place where you can find it. Now often it's not. The lead pipe could be way up here, I'd have a problem with that, or it could be way down here, I'd have a problem with that as well. So there are ways that you can get around that too. You can sit on books or an old telephone book or something like that, or you can get a stand like this, and they are very useful for when the instrument just doesn't hit you in a very good place, which is a lot. So if you put it on the stand, then you can find a good, comfortable position. You can rotate it around. So that's a good tip, is to get a stand for your tuba if it doesn't hit you in a very comfortable place, because you should never squitch down like that, because all that does is collapse your lungs. Now we're going to talk about hand position, right hand position. All tubas are designed to be played with the right hand. You have a thumb ring here. Sometimes the thumb ring is removable, sometimes it's not, depending on your make of instrument. Sometimes it's good to use it, sometimes it's uncomfortable and you can take it off or just go around it. Now, with your fingers, you want your fingertips to be right in the middle of the valve. You don't want to be over here where you have them going at an angle. You want them to go straight down, right over the little rod that goes under the cap. Right? The more straight up and down you can have, the less sticking you're going to have with the instrument, and that's better. If you pull them off to one side, eventually they're going to start sticking and wearing in a bad way. Your tuba will have 3 valves or 4, probably not 5. This one has a thumb valve as well, but all you really need is 3 to play almost all the notes. So your fingers should go like this. Should be right over the middle of the valves. So I hope that this has made it a little bit easier for you to understand the perfect posture and hand position for the tuba, and I hope that this helps.